What's good? It's your boy Jay, that's me. Let's get into Clash at the Castle from June the 15th, 2024, from Glasgow, Scotland. Pretty decent show for the most part. It was pretty good. So, we kick the show off with the first match of the night, that being AJ Styles versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship in an I Quit match. Cody Rhodes defeats AJ Styles. This match was fun. I loved it. Both guys were bleeding in this match, lightly. It wasn't a whole bunch of blood like how AEW does it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. AJ Styles, he brought handcuffs in the match. He handcuffed Cody. He beat the shit out of him with a kendo stick. Steel chairs. There's one spot in the match also where Cody Rhodes took a nasty brain buster. That was scary. Thankfully, he survived that. There's also a part in the match where AJ got into the face of Michelle Rhodes, a.k.a. Mama Rhodes. He got in her face, and she slapped him like 3 times, which was great. And then AJ was about to hit her with the steel chair, and Michael Cole and Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, they lost their shit on commentary. That would have been funny if he would have hit her. That would have been great. So they also brawl in the locker room through the crowd. It was great. So Cody was handcuffed by AJ. Cody was able to throw a steel chair at AJ. AJ took a nasty little table bump. Cody got the key, and he was able to uncuff himself. He hit 3 crossroads. AJ was about to quit. Cody then stops it. And then Cody gets he gets the steel steps. And he's about to ram AJ Styles' head into the steel steps. AJ Styles says, "I quit." So this was great. I actually enjoyed this match. This was really, really solid. Really good stuff here. What do you do with AJ going forward? I have no earthly idea. I don't even know. I don't know what you could do with AJ going forward. But the match was solid. I'm shocked that this went on first, but it actually does make sense. And I'm not against this at all, period. So, this was a good match. This was fun. This was just as good as their match at Backlash. Just as good. This just had a little bit more emotion in it and everything, and you could tell. I'm shocked that Anderson and Gallows, they didn't get involved, but it makes sense. So, it is what it is. But this match was great, and the crowd was super into this. And they sung Cody's theme song throughout the match as well, too. So, this is great. So, I enjoyed that. Moving on. So, we get a video package explaining who Alba, Fyre, and Isla are and what Scotland means to them. So, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. So, this leads us into the triple threat for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, where Isla Dawn and Alba Fyre, they defeat Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, as well as Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. This was an odd decision. This was a very odd decision. Everyone basically had Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill winning. But I guess Triple H wanted to please the crowd. I mean, them winning was cool, but again, this has no heat to it. The match was physical for sure. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill beat the shit out of Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. So I believe it was Alba Fyre, who got the win off of a German suplex. So, that's fine. There was one point in the match where Shayna Baszler, Alba Fyre, Zoe Stark, and Isla Dawn, they all had to huddle out to try to take out Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. So Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn winning actually makes sense. It does. So post match, Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn, they celebrate with their families at ringside. So recently, Alba Fyre's mom, she was killed in a tragic car accident, which is sad. It happened a few weeks ago. So Alba Fyre is emotional, and the crowd breaks out in a "You deserve it" chant. So this does make sense. I understand this. Right decision now that we know what went down. So this was good. How long are they going to be champions? I would say by SummerSlam, they're dropping the titles back to Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. I think that's going to be the plan going forward, and that would make the most sense, if we're being honest. You give them basically a month and a half reign as tag champions. That's fine. I could see Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark wanting a rematch on Raw this Monday. So that would be fine. But I do think that they'll hold the titles up until SummerSlam, and then Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn will drop the titles right back to Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. But the match was good. Moving on. So, Sami Zayn defeated Otis. No, my bad. Sami Zayn defeated Chad Gable to retain the United... no, my bad. Sami Zayn defeated Chad Gable to retain the Intercontinental Championship. So, this actually made sense, if we're being honest. The match was good. It was solid. Sami Zayn and Chad Gable are so good. So towards the end of the match, basically, Chad Gable, he suplexed Sami Zayn on the outside, and he was able to distract the referee. He wanted Otis to get involved, but Otis refused to. And basically, Maxine Dupree, she fell, and that kind of pissed Otis off. And so Otis picked her up and carried her to the back, and this allowed for Sami Zayn to get the win via the Halupa kick. So this makes sense. I do like this. Match was long, match was solid. So this actually does make sense. I think this is all leading to Money in the Bank, where the rubber match happens, where Sami Zayn at Money in the Bank in Montreal, Canada, his hometown, he will lose to Chad Gable. I'm guessing they could do like a last man standing match or a steel cage, maybe even a 2 out of 3 falls match, something like that. Maybe a submission match. I don't know. But it's going to have to be something like that to end the feud. So, Chad Gable and Sami Zayn feuding for another 3 weeks, I'm fine with this. It actually does make sense if you take time to think about it. So this is far from over, and really good shit here. Moving on. So Kathy Kelly, she's backstage with Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn, who are the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. So Kathy Kelly asked what this moment means to them. Alba Fyre said they did what they said they would do. Isla Dawn says the other competitors had zero chance with Scotland behind them. Again, this is good. I do expect for Alba Fyre and Isla Dawn to just be transitional champions. Nothing more, nothing less. They'll give them no more than like a 2-month reign, and going into SummerSlam or at SummerSlam, they'll drop the titles, like I said before, back to Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. It does make sense. I guess Triple H wanted to give the crowd a feel-good moment. Like, that's the only one that they got. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Moving on. So, Bayley, it's her birthday, and the crowd's singing happy birthday to Bayley. She turns 35. Nice, that's what's up. Happy birthday to Bayley. Bayley retained the women's championship by defeating Piper Niven. The match was stiff as fuck. Bayley ate a nasty belly-to-belly suplex on the outside. She ate a nasty Uranagi. So Piper, she hit a nasty Piper driver. She got a really good near fall on it. So the finish comes when Bayley is attempting to go for the Rose Plant, but Piper Niven, she headbutts her, and then this allows for Bayley to hit a crucifix pin for the 1-2-3. This absolutely makes perfect sense. Who does Bayley feud with going into SummerSlam? Nia Jax, where I presume Nia Jax is going to defeat Bayley to become the new women's champion. What do you do at Money in the Bank for Bayley? I don't know. I really don't know. You can't have Bayley not be at Money in the Bank. That's one of the big five. So why the fuck would she be off the card? I don't know. Triple H has 3 weeks to figure it out, so he better get busy. But the match was good. The crowd was really into both women. They were into Bayley for a good little bit, and then they realized, oh, Piper Niven, she's Scottish. So they went with her. But Bayley winning, right decision, and we all knew that Piper Niven was never going to win. I forgot to mention Chelsea Green. She got involved into the match. She was ejected twice. She was ejected earlier on, and then she came back out with a Rey Mysterio mask, which was great. And she got ejected again. So I like that. I love Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green is good. She's such a good talent. She kicks ass. I love me some Chelsea Green. She's always been good, even back in her TNA days when she was Laura Van Ness. So Chelsea Green has always been great. And she's gorgeous. Moving on. So we were advertised Money in the Bank coming to Toronto, Canada. It's going to be on 4th of July weekend, July 6th. Then also we were shown Tom Stallman. He's the world's strongest man, so that's pretty cool. So that makes sense, I guess. Then this leads us into the main event. Drew McIntyre, a hero's welcome. He's serrated to the ring. He comes to the ring. His theme song is played with like 100 bagpipes, which is great. It sucks we didn't get his Broken Dreams song, his Broken Themes song. It kicked major ass. Really good stuff. But we got his traditional, Scottish theme. So, yeah. So, Damien Priest retains the World Heavyweight Championship with the help of one worthless son of a bitch. And that worthless son of a bitch is CM Punk. Yes, CM Punk showed up and he got involved. Drew McIntyre got screwed like nobody's business in his hometown, his home country, in front of his countrymen and women. It made 0 sense. It doesn't make any sense. So, towards the end of the match, there was a ref bump. The ref gets out of the ring, and Drew was able to hit a Claymore, but the ref rolled out the ring or whatever. So another official runs down, and he counts to the count of 2. And that referee was revealed to be one CM Punk. So CM Punk, he is jacked up by Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is about to beat the shit out of CM Punk. CM Punk low blows Drew McIntyre, then he shoves him down. And this allows for Damien Priest to hit the South of Heaven choke slam for the 1, 2, 3. And CM Punk, he high-fives some fans at ringside. So Drew McIntyre, he's in disbelief, and he's shocked, he's pissed off. And Michael Cole says, Monday Night Raw come Monday is going to be must-see. And I do agree. This, to me, makes sense. I see what they're doing with this. They're making CM Punk a heel. They're trying to make him a heel. But this only makes Drew McIntyre want to be champion more. I'm guessing what they'll do at Money in the Bank is they could either have Drew McIntyre enter in Money in the Bank, which to me is okay, but I don't think he needs to do that. Or they could do a triple threat. CM Punk, Damien Priest, Drew McIntyre. They could do that for Money in the Bank. I don't know, but at some point, you gotta start the CM Punk and Drew McIntyre feud. And I was thinking they were going to start it at Money in the Bank, but apparently we have to wait until SummerSlam for it to start. So my guess is that Drew McIntyre is going to probably kick CM Punk's ass come Monday, and then he'll want a rematch against Damien Priest at Money in the Bank, where he will become World Heavyweight Champion at Money in the Bank, and then him and CM Punk can begin their feud at SummerSlam. But we gotta get there. We gotta do something, man. Drew McIntyre got fucked over beyond belief. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I have no idea why Triple H did that. I have no idea. This should have easily been Drew McIntyre's moment. Easily. Hands down, this should have been his moment. But it is what it is. I guess there's a better story at play. And we'll see how everything plays out. So, Clash at the Castle was a pretty decent pay-per-view / premium live event. Pretty good stuff. I enjoyed it for the most part. Drew McIntyre getting screwed over, that's definitely worth talking about. Alba, Fyre, and Isla Dawn winning the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, that's pretty cool. Everything else on the card was fine. Cody and AJ delivered, that was great. I forgot to mention, going back to Cody's match with AJ Styles, Solo Sikoa came out, and the Bloodline, they jumped Cody for only a brief moment until KO and Randy Orton made the save. So I'm guessing that Money in the Bank is going to be a 6-man tag. Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton versus Tama Tonga, Tamaloa, and Solo Sikoa. And maybe at Money in the Bank, that's when we get the debut of Hikuleo, a.k.a. Tala Tonga. So we'll see how all this stuff plays out. But Clash at the Castle was solid. Pretty good. But what did you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.